Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry, the most delectable woven Chupacabra man. Actually, no, I'm not the woven one. Our friend Stuffy the elephant here is. So, welcome back everybody to the Chupacabra's Lair. Today we're going to be checking out an indie game currently up on Kickstarter called Woven. It's an adorable little clicky adventure game that is all about helping our cute little animal, our stuffed animal compatriot, navigate through the mysterious, somewhat scary, and puzzle-filled world that is made of fabric, using our friend Glitch up here, the adorable little firefly that can re-stitch things together in a kind of horrifying, tearing your flesh apart and weaving it back together in different shapes kind of way, which I guess random stuffed animals are completely fine with. So yeah, we're gonna check out the gameplay alpha for this, and Woven is created by Alter Ego Games and Digital Forest, and it's up right now on Kickstarter. So let's do a new game, and let's have ourselves a little adventure.
Our story starts with his last memory. Darkness and metal, and the danger come to be. He was Glitch, left broken and bent. He'd been carried away far, and all his energy spent. As some broken thing, he was thrown away. His sense of time had left him, his mind in disarray. To his own memories, he had become a stranger. Where was he from? And what had been the danger? But then he was found. By soft hands of wool, caring and kind. It was Stuffy, who could use a friend. As to this valley, he was confined. Stuffy had an itch to travel, and Glitch nowhere to go. He too could use a friend, searching for the answers he wanted to know. Circumstance had let their paths cross. They would stick together for now, and be less at a loss. Glitch saw the world for the first time. He was filled with wonder blazing. A woolen world stretched out before them, soft, bright, and amazing. Gone was the cold metal, were the smoke and creaky clocks. His vision was filled with soft knitted hills and neatly quilted rocks.
Alright, well here we are. We've gotten a little bit of a start in the game. And as you can see, there is a bit of a weird, sinister start to the game. It kind of reminds me a lot of those Nintendo Kirby games, or the later Kirby games, where Kirby stopped being more creative in, like, combining powers and was more about turning into clay and stuff. So we came out of this weird metal receptacle here, and now we met our friend Stuffy, and we're gonna go on adventures. And so the deal here is that Stuffy can't get out of this valley alone, and Glitch is terrified because he was just, like, abused viciously in a factory. So we're gonna go have some crazy adventures together. By, I guess, pointing and clicking. I haven't really gotten far into this game, but it certainly has a nice aesthetic so far. So Glitch thinks you can do something here. Find the right icon amongst their skill menus in the bottom left and right corners of the screen and click on it. Alright, so what do we got? I can make Glitch light up because he is in fact a firefly, he or she. I can activate things. Oh, I can scan this object, I think. Nope, can't scan. So one of the things that we can do in this game is Glitch can scan other creatures and turn Stuffy into them. That's kind of horrifying, but you know, whatever.
It revealed a patterned square. Glitch scanned it in, as it might prove useful somewhere.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I don't really like the control scheme so far, but I guess it works alright for point and click. I'm just hoping there isn't any combat in here. But one thing that I can say that's kind of neat is that Woven is going to be an entirely narrated game. Sort of like, oh, what was it? Bastion and Transistor. Those were both fully narrated, and those were really nice. They got kind of tedious near the end, both of them did. But I liked, well, not Transistor, I liked the other one. Bastion was pretty good. So I guess we just kind of hoof it around and explore this world, gathering patterns and squares of fabric so that we can turn Stuffy into the world's most beautiful abomination, so that he can consume the souls of mortal beings, and they may never escape. There's a little cave back here, behind these stacks of hay. Not sure that's where I would hide my evil lair, but I'll take it. Why not? So, ooh, okay, we got another little nut. So let's pick you up. And here we have a purple square. So we found 2 of 27. I'm guessing that there's going to be a fair number of collectibles in each level. Sort of like Banjo-Kazooie, or that... What's that new one that's coming out? There's a new Banjo-Kazooie, like, successor coming out. Spiritual successor. Those games were always about, like, 50 bazillion different collectibles in each level that each gave you a particular upgrade after a while. So, I guess the main option we have is let's follow the red woven road and see where it takes us, to what magical demons. I do see some weird birds. Maybe we can scan those in. So it looks like our pathway is blocked by a rock.
But rocks blocked Stuffy's way. If they couldn't cross together they would stay.
Oh, that's so cute. They're like, I don't want to die alone, so I'm going to stay with you, friend. And Stuffy's like, that sounds great. I've been alone in this valley for 10,000 years. Feels like probably just a week, but you know, it's been boring. All these trees judging me silently in the darkness. So, I mean, right now there's not a lot of gameplay, admittedly. And I'm sure they're going to add a lot more robust puzzles and stuff later, but this is going to be the kind of game that's going to really depend on great narrative and really brain-scratching puzzles that are just touching your brain.
The river was rabbit that couldn't get across. A ball of yarn blocked the bridge, too heavy for him to toss.
Alright, so I guess we have our first, like, little NPC thing. Are we strong enough to push this? I guess we are, although it seems like we don't push it in a way that I would expect, but whatever. So, we push it into the river, where it just kind of slooshed. No physics for the water yet. So what's your deal, bunny boy? I guess we have to press a button to talk to him. Do I what, scan him?
As Rabbit gave thanks to Stuffy, he was suddenly scanned by Glitch, who then promptly knew the shape through and through and every single stitch.
Okay, so now we have the ability to become a different character if we have the right materials. Not sure how we do that. Let's go see what that house was about. I mean, if we're gonna check out this alpha to see what this game is eventually going to be, which is kind of the idea when you provide an alpha during a Kickstarter, we might as well explore maybe not every inch, but a fair number of the inches. Maybe a ruler's worth of inches. So here we've got just a field of sunflowers. Just kind of there. And it's got a collectible in it, so let's pick that up. And that contains yellow. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. I think certain colors of cloth are near certain colored objects, maybe. Okay. What's this heavy button do? I guess our current body type is heavy. Don't you fat shame me, game. I see what your sauce is about. Ooh, hello. That looks like a thing. What do we got here? You can pick that up. Whoa, where are you going? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, what was that about? I clicked on the red thing, and he's just like, oh my god. I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, let's go find that house. I want to touch the house. Get your butt over there, Stuffy. Oh hey, the rabbit is over there playing with his kids. Oh, that's cute. What's inside of here? Can I go in here? No. Alright, that was actually a little bit disappointing. I thought that was like a hobbit hole. Alright, well, let's go back over here and see what's on the other side of that bridge. So, I do like the aesthetic of this game so far. That's always been kind of hit or miss, especially for my own personal proclivities with games that try to mesh, like, clay or fabric or paper. I don't always like them, and I used to be a really big fan when I was a kid of a lot of the Kirby games, and I think the last one on the N64 was the last one that I liked, and then they started getting into, like, weird materials, and that's when I was just like, this looks stupid, I'm not really sure I like this. So, hopefully they keep with a nice sort of combination of aesthetics and don't go too crazy. Keep it a little bit realistic with the whimsical.
Made with fiber and stitch. Stood a machine made of metal. Of metal, just like Glitch. Why was it here? Dared they go near?
Of course I dare go near. What's the worst that could happen? It could murder me. So let's see.
As Glitch plugged himself in, the machine came to life. A machine that could knit. Given the pattern, given the time.
Oh, okay, so this is a knitting machine. Alright, we can change myself into a rabbit. Okay, so I can literally change my body parts individually to fit the task at hand. So I don't just turn myself into a rabbit. I can literally turn my whole body into a rabbit, piece by piece, for the task at hand. Okay, that's kind of neat. Although I wish it was a little easier to just change the whole body at once by just clicking as the animation was doing a thing.
At his new appearance, Stuffy hooted with glee. Life was too short to remain the same for all eternity. With his new bouncy legs, who knew what he could do? He was faster. He was lighter. He could even skip a rock or two.
Can I not hop over the green? I guess I can. It just doesn't want to go up certain hillsides. Okay. Well, I guess that's the secret to getting over the first hurdle. No jumping puns intended. Maybe a little intended. So I'm guessing this is gonna need some real puzzles. I can already tell you that. And this is gonna then need some more, maybe like clutch maneuvering so I can avoid getting molested by different creatures. And I could certainly see this becoming an interesting point-and-click adventure. It doesn't feel like your average point-and-click adventure, but it definitely has that appeal. And I'm also hoping that some of these abilities just become buttons, like I can hotkey them to my keyboard, because at present, you know, hunting and pecking feels like I'm 12 and clicking around in World of Warcraft again. Oh, hello, what's this? There's a stitch in the ground. Alright, I guess that's just a zone border. And now we're in a hot, arid desert that's feeling very crispy and warm. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna guess this is probably like a sewing
Before them lay a desert,
adventure,
made of wool
not just
and
knitting.
above it vultures glided, all of the same feather.
So I'm guessing this is like maybe in like a stitching shop or a guy's home shop where he makes different things for fun, or she makes different things for fun, and Glitch is actually like a new model stitching machine that was like a prototype that went bonkers and then they had to be really careful with it. Or it went haywire and they had to throw it away. And then this is just the world that the artist has crafted trying to do things. And you can see there's actually like a whole mountain in the background. Yeah, alright, this is kind of cool. I'd be interested to see where this is going.
Would not let Stuffy through. Unimpressed with his fashion. Their outfits did not match, and the snake was serious about his passion.
Oh, okay, so now we have to go find stitching materials, huh? Or else Mr. Snakes Mackenzie won't let us through. I guess I can't really talk to people. But I do have the ability to run. Okay, that's not bad. So I need to find some material. Green and that weird checkerboard plaid. And then Mr. Snake will let me join his snake clan. I want that little nut, but I'm not heavy enough to stomp anymore. I'm going to need to find a knitting station. Well, if I was a knitting station, where would I hide? Perfect! Exactly next to a puzzle. So that acorn over there that has a thing in it, I'm pretty sure I need the ability to stomp with Stuffy. And for that, I'm going to need my heavy elephant everything. So I'm gonna put in most of my elephant body back. And let's see, what's the difference between the arms? I guess with these I can push things and pick them up. So it doesn't really matter what arms I have. Oh, I need my elephant head to pick things up. Okay, well I guess I'll need my basic elephant body. Sounds good. Let's go get that puppy dog. And the nice thing is you can actually just click off in the distance and let Stuffy autopath, because having to constantly spam click can be a pain in the ass in any of these games. Okay, so now we've got that knocked down. See, Larry can still old school childlike wonder platform, just like the best of them probably. Alright, so we got stripes, which I don't think that's the color that we need to appease the snake god. So we need to find more acorns. I think I can get up there. I think that's actually a place that I can go. Because it kind of looks like there's a steady incline up towards those cactus. The other thing I'm starting to think about now is it sounds like they've got pretty decent-y sound design in the game so far. Like, the character has some admittedly kind of stocky sounds, like they're from a stock library, but the music fits the environment, and they've already got a lot of their voice narration down, which is going to be a primary component for the rest of the game. So we got Silky Smooth as a pattern, but I need like greenish, and I also need like that one pattern there. So let's go back towards the snake. I think I can actually get up towards that little blossom flower over there. Let's do that. Whoops, just a slight little hiccup there, folks. I accidentally quit out of the game by hitting... I don't know what I hit, but it didn't do the thing that I wanted to do. I think I might have just crashed the game, but we're back. The game saves the point that we're in, so I'm gonna go up into this cave area up here. At least I think that's like a cave. And we need to finish getting the rest of the patterns for our snake friend, and then I don't know if that's where the demo ends, But that's certainly where I will probably end it off for right now. And if you guys want to play more after that, you can totally download the demo for free because it's available out on the Kickstarter right now. And you can go on your own stuffy, sort of woven, stitching, fondling adventure, because that's really what you're doing. You're tearing apart a poor innocent stuffed animal and convincing him in some existential way that it was a good decision for his long-term, adorable plushy career.
Such a cozy hiding place was this. To lay down or play. Perhaps they could enjoy the view before they went away.
Oh, this is cool. So this is like a little, like, children's play nook. Alright. That's cute. I remember we had one of these in one of my Montessori schools that I went to for elementary school. It's where you'd go to read stuff. So that's the picnic pattern we need. And is this the other pattern we need for the green? No, it's funky. Okay. And now we can just kind of sit here and play. Oh, wait, there's another one of these little acorns. That's rainbow. I don't need rainbow. Oh, hello. So they're gonna make sure I look in every nook and cranny. I see. Splendid. I don't really have, like, ankles that I'm worried about breaking, though. I could just bypass the snake. I feel like you should have the ability to do, like, moral decisions in a game like this. Even though it's really simple, and it might be intended on some level for children, I think having, like, a consequence to some of your actions in this world, because both of these are characters that are kind of fumbling around and don't know who they are or what they're about, would be a good idea as they learn. Now, they don't have to be sort of as dark and twisted as, say, BioShock, but you could totally have them in there, like maybe... Because Glitch is trying to figure out what happened with his past. He just remembers a factory, metal, terror, and danger. And maybe he was once evil, and that's why he was cast out. And he's got to stop whatever crazy monstrosity is trying to take over the world. I don't know. There's the option there, certainly.
The snake would not let Stuffy through. Unimpressed with...
Yes, the snake is judging me viciously, I understand. You don't have to rub it in, game. My god, I haven't been in this game but 20-some minutes, and you're already making fashionistas judge me. Horrifyingly. I mean, really, who does that? It's mean. It's mean. Well, Well, let's take a look at that snake again, I guess. Do I have... What patterns do I have? Can I scan the snake? Maybe that's the goal. Maybe I scan him.
The snake.
Blah, blah, blah. Scan the snake. Scan him. He's right here. Scan the snake. Alright, I guess the snake will not... I mean, he's not gonna bite me, because I don't think he has biters, because he's made of cloth, but... Whatever, I guess he's just gonna judge me. There's little... meerkats, or are those prairie dogs? I think those are supposed to be meerkats. Well, they kind of live in the desert, but they more live around the savannah. Oh well, let's see if we can't change Stuffy's pattern to match that snake, because I think we've just about found all of the patterns in this little area. Alright, let's go fashion style. Fashionista, activate. So I'm hoping that there's some more machines when the game comes out. And also, yeah, all of that is probably the good stuff. Okay, well, what is he? He's like a green... I don't really have a green, though. Let's try Silky Smooth on his primary areas of his skin, and then Picnic on his ears. And can I zoom in? Let's put on his toes. Oh wow, we can like really customize every portion of him. Gotta get his butt flap. The butt flap cannot escape us. Nor any of these adorable little patches. Okay, so this just got like loads more customizable for seemingly no reason. I guess we're creating camouflage. Well, he was like, he's kind of like a teal or like a light green, like Larry's logo. I guess that's gonna have to do for right now. So, let's go see if the dude will let us through. If not, I guess that'll be it for this one. But I mean, it's a decent-y foundation to start out a game with, but right now there's just not a lot to do. It's sort of just a proof of concept. The idea that you're going to interweave a character in order to make him do different stuff within the world, to interact with different characters, and to change your body type so that you can perform different tasks, like hop over really tall obstacles with a rabbit's legs and stuff like that. I think it's cool. I think it's not 100% new of an idea. Alright, Snake still isn't thrilled with our fashion. Oh, maybe this is the last one we needed. But it's gonna need a lot of different types of, like, clever puzzles before it's going to feel very in-depth and very interesting. It's also going to need a lot of story to really drive this home. And it's gotta be kind of like a mind-bender teasery kind of thing. And that stuff together should make for a tasty combination. Although, overall right now, I mean, it's hard to say. There's not a lot in the demo. I wasn't expecting a terrible lot. There's just, you know, a couple different-y sorts of things. Like getting a bunch of these acorns somehow. I guess I need to get my rabbit legs, but that's where we're gonna leave off for right now. So, Woven is out on Kickstarter right now. They're looking to get funded to get this game finished up and produced. And they're also out on Steam Greenlight. And they're looking right now to get around $98,000 to complete the game. I think they have about 9 with 25-ish days to go. And I don't know if they're going to get that, but if you're interested in a game like this, they've got various tiers of backing that'll get you a game or some collectibles and art books and stuff. So check it out if you're interested. The alpha is available for free. You can play it right now at the, I mean, it's a low cost of, or low price of absolutely nothing. So do the stuff with the things if you want to play around for yourself. It's not bad. It's got some nice voice acting this early. And I like the idea of having a dedicated narrator, especially if they have little clever quips to describe what you're doing outside of just random cinematic game modes. I'm also hoping that there's more machines that relate somehow to sewing and fabric, and also that there's some bizarre puzzles therein, like some really in-depth puzzles. And I hope that there's a little bit of a sinisterness to our friend Glitch here. But yeah, that's Woven. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Grab those links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Toodles, everybody.